Crude oil yesterday stayed bearish again. The resistance at $60 levels, yes, this was the support, and now it has become a greater resistance. With that as resistance, prices trade lower, and now we have seen it hitting the lows at 57.858. Can we expect a double bottom here in crude oil prices? Can we expect it to move towards 55, or the lows are done and it's time for reversal in oil? While natural gas is stayed in zone, yes, we have seen it is struggling at 3.45. On the downside, the support levels at 3.3 are just as strong. Now, what is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading crude oil and natural gas today? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. Yes, the major markets are closed today, and only the US, or amongst the major markets, the US is open, and hence the momentum might remain sluggish with the day, and later in the day we can see it moving hard. So, what is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading oil and gas? Let's see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch it. Subscribe, press the bell icon to get the notifications. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we look into oil, followed with gas. Watch till the end. Oil on the hourly charts, you can see resistance here from 20 period. There was a move towards 60, and then what a slump it is saying. Now, see, it is come down and it is consolidating. And now we have to wait for it to stay below 57.8, 57.6. See, yesterday also I mentioned, see, now as long as it stays below 60, we can expect it to move towards 58. Though it is getting into an oversold territory, but it is not showing any signs of reversal. And today again, see, it is just consolidating in a zone. So if it breaks here 57.8, 57.6, we are looking forward to 57 levels. Yes, 57 should be there. And in fact, in the near future, there is a strong probability for a double bottom here in oil towards 55, but I think it is going to be difficult. Now see this on the hourly charts, what has happened, staying in the zone. If you see it now trading below 58.6, you can say there could be a sign of, or there could be a possibility of a rise from here, where we can see 59 or in fact 60. Divide this into two. Support here at 57.8 and a bounce back here might take it at least towards lower highs, that is 59.3, 59.6. Let's watch out for this. Stochastic looking down. See, MACD has crossed over at the bottom, trading with moderate bullishness, and it might try to rise, but let's watch out. RSI is oversold. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, since the crossover, it is trading with divergence, is staying bearish. Whenever it diverges, it tries to move towards 20 period moving average, and hence a possibility exists that there could be a rise, but right now it is not showing any strength. It is possible that it may wait for the moving average to come down and then retrace towards those. Now notice what's happening, the drop here, the retracement, and after coming out of this retracement, it appears that it might hit the lows here at 55 again, and hence you have to be cautious. These are crucial levels for crude oil today. If you see the stochastic, this is oversold, the MACD is still bearish, the RSI is oversold, things are getting oversold here for crude oil. On the 3 hour, the observation is more or less same, drop, slight retracement, looking down here, and now once it breaks below 57.8, 57.6 zone, you can stay with the sells towards 57.2, 57 as the next target. However, I am looking at the divergence of the price from the moving averages, and I am looking at the straight bearishness which is shown. Also, if you connect it here, you can find out now a possible move towards 59.3, 59.6 can be seen if it stays now beyond 58.4, 58.5 levels. Stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI extremely oversold. Yes, that is why I say things are slightly oversold, and hence you have to watch out. Next big thing here is the $60 levels are going to remain a big hurdle for oil to break beyond. So only and only if you see it staying beyond 60, you can say now oil is trying to reverse. Else it is staying in a bearish zone where the possibility of a loss towards 55 is very high. Stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI oversold. Yes, indicators are sharply, highly oversold, and hence it is possible that it can deliver a double bottom before bouncing back, and bounce back has to be there, but only question is the point of time when it is going to show this. Highly possible that hitting 55 in the month of May, it can try to bounce back. Now coming to daily charts, and before we look into daily charts, yes, if you also want to learn this art of trading where you can identify the trading levels with ease, where you can identify the profitable trades with ease and take a trade with confidence, you can be part of my 32nd mentorship batch starting 5th of May. Only limited seats are now available. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, you can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now coming to daily chart, see three straight bearish candles. My only worry point here on the daily charts, first, oil is extremely oversold. Next, if it fails to stay lower, if it fails to stay below 56, or in fact let's include these lows here. See, the closer of this candle is pretty important, and thus 57 56.8 is the zone you should watch out for. Below that, you can say now oil is gonna move all the way towards double bottom at 55, and it is quite likely possible at double bottom. You can expect, divide this into two, hitting the bottom here at 56 55, it can bounce back up. Yes, it will put, or it will bring the oil into an oversold zone, which will definitely call for a pullback very soon. The month of May might remain a pullback month for crude oil. Stochastic oversold, MACD just crossing over here, and this is again a bearish sign. The RSI is dropped, and now see the moving averages here are looking downwards, signs are bearish. So considering this, I will recommend you to, first, the selling entry has to be somewhere between 57.8 57.6. Below this, you can expect it to move towards 57.2 57, the first target zone, and below 57.2 57 is where I will say now we can stay with further shorts. Expect it to move towards 56 point, see, if it trades below 57.4 57.6, the next support zone should be at 56.8 57, and if that is taken, 56.8 57 zone is taken, the possibility of 56 and 55 will be very high, and this could happen today itself. But I think things are slightly oversold. See the daily charts again, things are definitely oversold here, and thus once you see it is staying beyond 58.4 58.6, you can buy. And once 58.4 58.6 is taken, you can stay with buys for 59.1 59.5 and then 60. I think 60 is going to be a hurdle here, because beyond 60 it is definitely going to trade bullish. We can expect it to move towards 62 63 zone. Right now it is not showing any signs of recovery, and hence you have to trade with caution, specifically on the upside, but the bounce back is also going to be equally hard. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to natural gas. See, natural gas taken a dip here, and I mentioned one thing, that once it trades below 3.34 levels, you can stay with short. Until 3.3, you have to be cautious. What has happened? Going close to 3.3, it has bounced back, and now it is seen taking support from the 20 period moving average. The moving averages are still staying bullish, but notice it is still delivering lower highs, lower lows, and hence it is very important for net gas to trade beyond 3.44 3.45 zone in order to confirm its next move all the way towards 3.5. See, the stochastic here is looking down. MACD has retraced sharp, and it is now crossing over for the buys. RSI is looking upward, so signs are still supportive for further bullishness. If you see the 2 hour charts after the drop retracement, and it has to break beyond 3.4445, else, see, this is also a move beyond 3.4445 should be considered as a breakout out of this flag formation here, and hence you have to watch out on the upside specifically. Yes, a breakout should only be a signal for the further buys. Stochastic overbought. See, the MACD after the crossover right now is trading with divergence and bearishness, looking downwards, and it suggests that it has lot much of a scope on the downside available for natural gas. The RSI is rising. Coming to 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour charts, we have similar observation here. The resistance here pretty strong, and thus very important for net gas to trade above this. Also on the downside, see, after forming a spike, it is trying to reverse, and now the support at 3.34 is going to remain critical again. A drop below 3.34 and 3.3 should take it all the way towards 3.2 levels. Right now it is not showing signs. See, the moving average is crossed over here, trading with buys, trading with bullishness here. And see, if you notice, if you connect the, if you ignore these tails, because see, if you connect the tails, you will find the lows are now at 3.2, while if you connect the lows of the candles, you can find it has hit the lows and it is trying to bounce back here. So let's wait and watch. The direction it takes today is going to remain important. The stochastic is starting to rise, but only worry point is the MACD, which is crossed over here at the highs after a good rise. See, whenever you see a good rise and it follows with a retracement, and this is what I am referring to, right, because it has crossed over after a good rise, it can follow with a retracement. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the 4 hour charts, the moving average is crossing over here, certainly sign of bullishness. 3.3 levels definitely is a good support, and this is where you should be cautious and focused. 3.34 3.4 3.3 is where The support lies below 3.3. It is going to deliver a massive move which can take it all the way towards 3.2. Now notice what's happening after the drop or retracement. Only bullishness only should be considered above 3.44, 3.45. Stochastic rising, the MACD is on the verge of a crossover for sell. Another sign that prices or net gas might take a dip. RSI flat. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, look at yesterday's move here. It is still consolidating, nice lower highs, lower lows here, nice flag formation after a good rise here, and the 20 period definitely offering it a good resistance here. So once it breaks out of this, once it trades beyond 3.45, 3.5, you can say that similar size of move is going to be seen, and the prices are going to move all the way towards 3.6. And notice we have seen a greater retracement here in net gas prices. Nice flag is formed. The support here at 3, very strong. Reversal sign, after the reversal sign it is rising. In my daily updates I have mentioned there is a reversal sign available and it could push the prices higher, and that is what is seen here as well. But today is the day where it has to decide the direction. The stochastic overbought, see MACD has crossed over at the bottom, very good sign for the bulls here as well. RSI flat. So considering this, I will recommend you to buy natural gas at 3.44, 45 levels. Expect 3.48, 3.5 as the first target level. Beyond 3.48, 3.5, stay bullish for 3.55, 3.6. If it stays above 3.6, very soon we are going to see natural gas at 3.8 as well. Be mindful of this. For the day, the buying levels are defined now. On the sell side, now the selling entry has to be below 3.34 ideally, because below 3.34 is where you can consider this as bearish, where you can see it moving all the way towards 3.3. And if it trades below 3.3, that is the point of time, stay with the shorts. 3.2 levels has to be there. So but 3.34 is a little far below levels. You can take a sell at 3.37, expect 3.3435 first target, 3.33, 3.32 the next. Below 3.3, do not think of buying natural gas. It is gonna move towards 3.2. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do not miss to watch it. Thank you.